Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Projects. And today we're going to be taking another looking at the mod applied Energistics 2. If you watched the last episode of Big Reactors, I used a very small system to use it to feed my reactors. And I said the next episode I'd do would be an episode on AE, so it's probably going to be about 2 or 3 parts here, episode really, because there's quite a lot to go through on it. It's such a big mod. So we'll just jump straight into it. First of all, the things that spawn in the world. You get charge, Certus quartz ore, and nether quartz. These are 3 things that you will need quite a bit of. You also need the stuff like normal redstone and things like that, but you know that's added by that's base vanilla. But there is one other small thing which is different. You need to find plates. Now, these can be found in meteorites that come and spawn in the world. They can be above or below ground. So if I just head to one, I know where one is. There we go. So this is quite tough stuff. You need a diamond pickaxe to break it, really. But in the centre of here, they're always perfect spheres. There's so much devastation around it. You can see it's like a nuclear explosion gone off. But in the centre of here, you'll find chests. Now, they're very much like, there we go, Skyscone chest. That's pretty camouflaged against the thing. But it's always in the centre of the sphere, so you can easily find them once you know what you need to do. Now, this is what you need, is the inscriber press. And there are 4 types. There's a logic press, engineering press, calculation press, and silicon press. Now, I'll go into detail with these a bit later on. Just wanted to let you know what they were and that they're in the game. So, if we head back, here we go. The first thing you'll probably start making is, or it depends really, if you've got a pulverizer already, but if you're only using this mod, then you'll need a grindstone. And what this does, it basically turns Certus quartz. If you right click on the handle, takes a while for the pulverizer myself. You can see it turns it into dust. There we go. So now you can do that with nether quartz. That can go in there. Spin it. And there you go. Nether quartz dust. Okay, so to build that, it's pretty simple to be honest. That's just sticks in that shape. And this just needs a bit of cobblestone, some nether quartz, Certus quartz, cobblestone in a wooden gear. Easy enough to make. So what you do, right? You need to make blocks, which is basically make these crystals. And basically, what you need to do is charge Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone dust into a puddle. So if you go drop that in, was that charged? No, it's normal. There we go, and 3 redstone. There you go. You can see I've got Phoenix crystals. Another way of what you need to do with that, if you put a couple of these in here, you get the dust of that. Now, if you come over here to a crafting table and put those in with sand, you get called flex seeds, and you can do this with nether quartz dust. I'm running out of room. And you can also do that with Certus quartz. Yeah, there you go. So you can get Certus quartz seeds as well. What these will give you are pure forms of the crystals. It'll give you pure quartz crystal, pure flex crystal, and pure nether quartz crystals, which you'll need for like later items. And what you do with these is very simple. Just toss them into the water, like so. All right. Now these take hours. If you just leave them in a puddle of water like this, you'll be here all day waiting. You might as well just leave it overnight. So what you need to do is produce these, which are crystal growth accelerators. Now, not too hard to make, and they'll save you a lot of time, and you would fly it. So you need some quartz glass, which is basically some of those dusts, and some just glass. Not too hard to make. I showed you how to make the dusts for that. This is just 4 of those, which we just made. Just by chucking in the charged sorcerer's quartz, nether quartz, and redstone dust into a puddle, but that's instant. You don't need those for these, so and there you go. That's pretty easy. Bit of ME glass cable. Again, recipes are easy enough. Okay, so what you do is you need to put one of these. You can have 1 or 4, doesn't matter. You might even be able to have one underneath to make 5. I'm not sure. I've really tried it, but what these do is greatly speed up. So, okay, see, all that time I'm talking nothing. If you put them in here, just wait literally a few minutes, they will be fully grown. It's 10% already, so oops. So we'll just leave those in there and look at them in a second. And to prove the point there, if you look at these ones, haven't even done 0% yet, 0.01 or something, they're just... Okay, right, so moving on. So we've shown you how to make the stuff and how to do it. So what do you need? Well, first of all, you need power. Now, you can use something called a vibration chamber. And what that does is pop in either coal, coke, charcoal, wood, whatever you want to burn, and it produces power. Now, for a very simple system, just have some cable, and not that anyone I ever know use it, but there's an ME chest. Now, the ME chest now has 2 parts. The top part is the bit you can read and enter your system. The bottom part is just where you can put a cell. Now, these are the same as AE1 really, 64K, 1K, 16K, and so on. So, pop one in there, and then you can access your system. You can pop those in, and there you go. It works. However, that isn't that great. You might as well just have a normal chest, in fairness. So what I use, and most people probably use, are ME drives. Again, these are probably exactly the same as AE1. Just dump your drives in there. But again, you've got no direct way of accessing your items. So you have to use a crafting interface or an ME terminal. Now, if I put an ME terminal, you can see it now works, and you can put stuff into your system. Now I've gone onto your first drive there. You can see 3 of 63 types. Now, that's fine. But so you want to add more stuff? Absolutely fine. So we're banging some more drives. And not enough power. So to power that much, that's not good enough. So you're going to want to be using basically your power from like I'm going to be using my turbine to power this. But to do that, you have to have an energy adapter. Now that's iron, that quartz glass again, and flux crystal. And what you do is with that, is you put that down there, and that will connect to the system, and that will allow you then to have any power going into there. You can put RF, MJ, EU, any of the powers. It will just convert it and it will turn it into AE or whatever it's called, and you'll be able to use it for your system. So, okay, there you go. You've got your basic system set up. So you might want to add more stuff. So let's just add some more drives. So let's put another layer in. What's gone on? Okay, this is another major big change to AE2. In the past, that would be fine. You could do that simpler than as much. However, now you've got to do channels. Now, each cable, this is smart cable, but the covered cable's fine or whatever. You can carry 8 channels of data. Now, what that basically means is that you can only work if it can only work on 8 things really at a time. So if you take that out, you can see it's gone back online. But that's because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it can accept 8. If I bang in another one, broken. You can see that because it says device missing channel. Okay, so you could have 7 of those going and a terminal. It's fine. You know, that could hold a lot of stuff if those were full of cards. So, but most people again have bigger systems than that. So, what do you do then? Well, you need to use. Okay, so if you want to have a bigger system, which probably most people do, you need to use one of these bad boys. Now, it's an ME controller, and what that does, it allows you to have more channels. There's 32 per side. Now, to make this, it's easy enough. You just need some of that stone block from, you know where we got the presses from, and some pure flux crystals, which now should be fully grown. Yeah. So, okay, that was the pure ones, but if we'd put the flux seeds in there, we'd have had that. Now, what you get is the controller. Okay, so what you can use with that is dense cable coming off that. Okay, and then you can have coming off that. And then we can have some going off here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you can see that's now used up all those channels, and you can use the same on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. However, I'm going to put that there, and put that on there. So that's 7, 8. And as you can see, that is now all online. And if you look, the smart cable, because you don't actually need to connect all those to the cable. I've just done it for an example to show you. What it would do is count down, as you can see, the different the pattern of the cable changes. So you've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, start again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But if I put them down there, you'll see it. Okay, so 1, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can basically have a visual thing of your system and how many channels are coming off there. It's easy. It makes it a lot easier when you're trying to do bigger and more complex designs, because you can actually see where you're making a mistake or where you've got 3 channels. And as you can see, you can go in here now, put it on. Oh, I've got no drives in there. Oh dear. There you go. You can see, you can put stuff in, take things out, do what you like, because it's now working fully. Now, and as you're on here, look, you can see, again, you've got the visual thing. So each of these can carry 32 channels. So that's 8, 16. So I could take another 2 channels off here. So if we go down this way, say down here, 8, 16, yeah, so 32. And then what you can also then do off from here is then bring another dense cable coming off here, if that makes sense. And then that can have another, like, 32 coming off of it. So as you can see, like, you're really getting, you can get a lot of details. You just have to think about where you're putting things rather than doing it the old way of just piling it all on. However, this isn't, you don't need to be like this, because if you take these out, they'll still be connected, because things like this connect themselves. You don't need a cable going to each one as long as they're touching one another. So, like, if I put another cable here, if I take that outside and put another cable in there, you see that go on there, and it's online. So you don't have to have those cables like that. I was just doing it to show you the visual. Yeah. So you've got the basics. You've seen what you can get, how you need to get them. You've seen how to make them, how to speed up the pure process crystals, and shown you 2 basic systems of how to do it. Gone over the channels a little bit. We'll go into it a bit more detail next time, and I'll show you the press, what to do with the presses and things like that. So we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful. Please follow us on Facebook and Twitter and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time. See you later.